Holy shit, guys. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Excuse my language. Excuse her language. I'm in Nebs.
Watch your
This
mouth.
this is my lovely girlfriend Hazel.
Hi.
And we just got back from seeing a lovely movie. We do the thing we did last week where we hold it up to the camera and make
You
it all
can
blurry looking.
kind of see it.
That's Paranormal Activity. Not number 1, it was actually number 4. Yeah.
Well, I started last time, so you can go ahead and start this time.
Okay, well, this is a hard one to explain to people who haven't seen Paranormal Activity movies. If you haven't, I highly recommend at least seeing the first one, and then if you get interested in it, then move on to the other ones, because it is confusing. And this one will be extremely hard to explain to anyone who hasn't seen the first, any of them actually. So, to start off, the scares were there. The scares were there. They were laid on thick.
Definitely.
There were dudes screaming. I was not one of them.
I screamed.
She's a girl. There were dudes screaming.
There were guys behind us screaming in
like
the theater.
Little girls.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. In my opinion, Hazel argues this, but it's scarier than I think than number 3, which is really where they amped up on the scares. This one, I think they did a lot worse. It scared the shit out of me, to be honest with you. The story, like I said, is confusing, and it's all over the place if you haven't seen the other ones, but it's there. To not give any spoilers,
yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, it leaves more questions than answers, just like every other movie that... Yeah, all of it. I'm serious. They do this on purpose just so they can put out another one. We were having a conversation about this on the way back home. We were like, seriously, they're making more questions just so you go and see the next movie. Like, they'll leave time gaps. Like, seriously, this one, I mean, it's maybe a spoiler alert here, but this one takes place from, what was it? From 2006
until 2011.
Yeah,
is what the date said.
What happened?
That's like a good 5 years of, missing
nothing, no explanation. And trust me, when you get to see this movie and you've seen the other ones, you'll be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Especially towards the end.
Yeah.
It is a mindfuck for sure at the end.
Yeah.
The end is a little weak.
I would have to agree.
It's probably one of the weakest ends of any Paranormal Activity movie to date.
I would have to agree.
But the tension's there.
I do feel like, although the end was kind of lacking, they did kind of make up for that a little bit throughout the movie. But, just with Paranormal Activity 3, I remember even, like, on the radio, spots when they were announcing it, Paranormal Activity 3 this Halloween, several critics said, we heard it in the radio together, the last 15 minutes will scar you for life.
Yeah.
And it did. It was like, I would say like 20 minutes of just pure, absolute torture of the brain in the theater. Like, it was really hard to watch and keep my eyes open the last 15 minutes of that. And this one, I kind of feel like it was creepy as hell. Creepy as hell, definitely. But it was kind of just like, okay, let's speed this along. Here you go.
Yeah, the
Goodbye.
end was rushed. The end was rushed. That's what...
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Me and Hazel both agree on that. It was definitely go see if you're a fan, and I would recommend seeing the other ones before you see this one. Don't jump into it at this one. I jump into it at the first one.
Yeah.
Don't jump into number 2 or number 3, especially number 3. You'll be like, what the fuck? Well, actually...
No. I still feel like you should watch the first, like, in order that they were released. And
yeah.
I actually read a review the other day that I really am starting to agree with. It was a review on Rotten Tomatoes, and basically it was just saying that the entire paranormal, all of the movies are starting to become more like fan-based films. A lot of people, that are like, just starting to watch the movies now really aren't gonna like it that much. I think the popularity, sadly, is kind of going down.
Yeah, because some people didn't really get into it when the first one came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is it's hard to believe because, I mean, I know a lot of people have at least seen the first one,
Yeah.
then it starts to die down when you get to the third. Like, it's just kind of the same thing. It's just watching people sleep that we've heard multiple people say. I personally, I think it is scary as hell.
Yeah.
And for this one though, in the other ones, I'd say there are more jump scares than anything.
Yeah.
And this one, it was more tension.
Yes.
Because if you're a fan of the series, then you know about the rumbling noise.
Yes.
They play on that a lot here,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll just leave it like in the background, and you'll just hear it very faintly, but you know something somewhere in the
Yeah.
house, some shit's going down, and
it's so creepy because in the first one you're like, is that just part of the movie? Is
yeah,
it because it's so low budget? Is
right,
it like the house, the air conditioner?
right. It's the cameraman farting or something in
Yeah.
the background. Yeah,
But then as you hear it multiply in the second one and the third one and in this one, it's like, okay, no, that's the fucking demon. He's coming to get you.
right.
You know? So,
Yeah.
I think we should discuss creepy kids.
Creepy kids.
Creepy kids.
Creepy ass kids in this one, people.
Yeah, they really, really played a lot on the relationship with the kids and the Tobe, the demon. And there was some pretty terrifying scenes there. I don't know if any of you have seen in the previews where they do that little thing with the Kinect that has like the sensors that show up all over the room, and there was some crazy shit happening with that.
There was, and no spoilers, no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, but that was pretty terrifying. What I was very, very happy about with this film was I know most of you that are watching this are probably really big fans of Paranormal Activity. So in the third previews, you saw previews of, the two girls in the bathroom playing Bloody Mary. That never happened. You saw previews of their house being set on fire. That never happened.
Right.
You saw previews of the mom getting dragged to the bed. That never happened.
Yeah.
This movie, I want to say 90% of the things you saw in the previews actually did take place in the movie, and I was really happy about that because, basically from the previews in the third one and what you actually saw in theaters, it was like two completely separate movies. I mean, they took a completely separate path. I mean, and another scene was the one we were really looking forward to was when she's painting and the mom's like, where's your friend? Can I see him? And she throws the thing of water. And,
and you can see like the facial details and stuff.
Yeah.
And to put that to rest, they didn't put it on the Blu-rays,
no,
the special editions, nothing.
No,
so that footage
nothing.
just nowhere to be found. You can't even find it on YouTube.
Yeah, and I've even searched Google. There's like nothing about it. It's just basically saying that, oh, they made two separate movies. Basically, they picked this footage over the other one.
How could you not include the shit hitting the demon in the face and the demon's like, oh shit, what up?
Yeah, I think the problem is it would have completely messed up the storyline, and
like that.
I don't know. But I was just really happy that they actually followed what they, brought to the table on the previews. That was something I was really happy about.
And if you're a paranormal activity fan, for me, it's you're either in it for the scares, or you're gonna go to see. You want to see the fucking demon, like you want to see what it looks like. Finally,
but I've come to accept the fact that you're probably never going to see the demon.
I refuse.
That realm of the unknown is what keeps people coming to see the movies. So I
see
don't
that ugly
think that's
bastard.
Gonna happen.
If I see that ugly bastard, I will scream like a little girl because I know he has to be creepy as hell. And for this one, it really does give you a little bit more detail on what the demon might look like. It does, because I mean, no spoilers obviously, but they go into more detail about it, and they go into more detail about the backstory of what exactly is going on. So there are questions that have been answered, but it just really created at least 11 more.
Yeah, I feel like more questions were created than answered, definitely, in my opinion. Me and Kyle kind of differed in opinions as far as, like, the scareness factor. I personally felt like, and I guess I should, obviously treat them as two completely separate movies because they're completely separate times.
Yeah, because three was a prequel, and this one is after, 2.
But I honestly felt like 3 was... I just felt like it was more terrifying. I mean, yes, I screamed, but it was only because of the end and freaking Katie scaring.
And Katie's back, people. By the way.
Yeah.
She's beast. Again.
The funny thing is, for Paranormal Activity 1, Katie and Mika, that was their real names, and they actually found that job on Craigslist.
Yeah, you got
So
there's a little bit of trivia.
she's
She's
got the best deal out of
she's
this,
milking
because
this movie.
she's the only, one of the only characters. I think she is the only character that's actually been in all 4 films.
Yep. Besides Hunter.
He
No,
hasn't
Hunter was
been
in
all
2.
4
He was in
films.
2.
Yeah.
This one in 2.
Yeah, but so I definitely say, for all you Paranormal Activity fans, you definitely have to see it. There's a lot of really cool stuff that happens in the movie, really terrifying stuff. You may not agree with me, you may agree with Kyle. I felt like the third one was more terrifying, but I did not leave unsatisfied.
Right.
I was very, very happy with the film. I was very happy that we went, spent our money, had a good time. It was really, really good.
See, that's how I know you're watching too much Yummy Mash, when you're calling movies films. Anyways.
Love you, Yummy Mash, if you're watching.
So if you guys have any opinions about the Paranormal Activity series and stuff like that, please feel free, leave it down below. We were answering what? You don't have to raise your hand. This isn't
Can
class.
we add in a little tidbit about some trailers that we saw?
Oh yeah, of course. We did that last time. So
well, we saw the trailer for that Mama movie again.
Mama is a go see. I can already tell you right now.
Yeah. I think we forgot to put that in the description of the last one, so we'll definitely make sure that we put that in this one. We saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. But what was another preview that we saw that looked really, really good? Or was there really nothing new?
7 Psychopaths. Or is it 7? Yeah, 7. That looked alright.
If you like Christopher Walken, you should go. You should check out that.
That looked alright. Not that new Tom Cruise movie. It looked like poop.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that either.
Gerard Butler movie looks like a chick flick.
Okay, so anyway, reiterating the Mama movie. It was an extended trailer in this one.
Yeah.
I really, really want to see that movie. It's another one of those. We have been arguing over this since we have been driving home. He keeps doing the thing from the preview, and it's creeping me out, and it's making me want to hit him.
Domestic abuse.
Anyways, the trailer was longer in this one. It was an extended trailer, and it just looks so terrifying. It's one of those movies that the trailer is just so terrifying.
The trailer really is.
Us being weird people, we want to go see it. So
speak for yourself. Weird.
Thanks. So we definitely need to put that.
And Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
We saw the Red Band trailer for that. They actually showed a restricted trailer.
Yeah, I hadn't seen one of those in a long time.
It's been a while, but it looks really good. I thought it would be really stupid. Like, this is so dumb. But dude, Hawkeye, kick ass. But
So summary: we don't want to give too many spoilers.
Right.
We just kind of, we're not really reviewing these as critics. We're just kind of trying to give you our opinion.
Normal people, because I feel like critics sometimes feel like
I feel like they're too harsh on the whole horror genre in general.
And that cash flow, man.
Yeah. But all in all, like I said, I don't really want to get in too much with the movie and explaining too many of, the characters and things like that. But all in all, I think it was a really good movie. It may terrify you as much as the other ones. It may not. But like I said, definitely go see it.
Yeah.
It'll be worth your money.
And if you guys do go see it, make sure you come back here and you leave a comment and tell us.
Please, we'd love that.
Yes, and tell us that how we did as reviewers, and also what you thought about the movie. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Also, if you enjoyed our little review thing button right here, I think it might be right here. Click that for us. Really enjoy that. I'm not going to pressure you to hit that button up there. That's at your own risk or peril. And also, just like last time, I'll leave the trailer for Paranormal Activity 4 at the end of this video. I left it for a Sinister last time. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Nebs. This is Hazel.
Bye.
You guys have a good night. Enjoy the movie, guys. Go see it.
Katie?
This chat's done, and I'm gonna go make a snack
No,
downstairs.
take me with you. You alright?
There's something going on across the street. That's the new neighbor's house.
What the hell?
It's the new kid from across the street.
His name is Robbie.
Yeah. His mom went in the hospital, so he's just gonna stay with us?
He has no relatives.
I don't know. I've never met his mom.
Front door open.
Mom? What the? Mom, I don't think it was an accident.
It's really weird. You guys want to see something really cool with the Kinect that you can do?
There.
Kinect projects tracking dots.
Whoa! Oh my god. What's he doing? It's 3 in the morning. Robbie, can you tell me who you were talking to? Nobody. Look at that. What is that?
Looks like a triangle with a circle in it.
Right there. That's it. I mean, what does it mean?
He does not like you.
What? Who doesn't like me?
You'll find out.
Wyatt, you need to tell me what's going on.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Wyatt! I'm not crazy! I almost died! Please! Mom, Dad, help me! Oh my god!